Guys, interesting story here. I've just spoken to some insiders in China who say that Xiaomi has manufactured this story in a damage control effort. Now, I'm not saying this is what happened. I don't want to be targeted by anyone. But I'm telling you now, several insiders have told me that this story is damage control from Xiaomi's PR department, and they've completely manufactured this story, basically blaming Apple, basically blaming the iPhone for causing one of their cars to decide to take itself on a little drive. The better thing to do, in my opinion, would just be to take responsibility, say, yeah, we know what happened, we fixed the problem. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching The Electric Viking. YouTube's new algorithm means that you're often not getting all of our videos in your feed. There's 7,500. I'm pretty sure you're probably not seeing a lot of them. In the description, there is a link to our newsletter. Click on that and you can get an update every day of all the latest news in the electric car industry. Chinese car manufacturers build great cars. Let's be honest, they do. They build fantastic EVs, but they do not know how to respond when there are PR issues. When there's PR issues, they go into damage, they freak out and they're like, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? How do we get out of this? How do we silence this story? Who do we have to pay off? And honestly, guys, they don't all do this, but it does happen and it needs to change. It's one part of Chinese car culture or Chinese corporate culture that is a little bit Nissan-like. It's dangerous for them to do this stuff. So this is the story. It's kind of interesting. Xiaomi has blamed iPhone, or Apple's iPhone, for its EV driving off on its own. I think a lot of people who read this story didn't believe it. Anyway, a video of a Xiaomi SU7 has been seen showing the car taking itself for a drive, and it went viral over the weekend in China, sparking safety concerns. I actually don't think it was that big of an issue, but obviously Xiaomi does. The internet was quick to imagine hacked cars and rogue AI. In other words, cars driving themselves into like some sort of dystopian future with cars just driving into citizens or whatever, taking over the robots. The robots are taking over. Xiaomi quickly shut down the drama, claiming that the mysterious drive was simply triggered by a remote command from the owner's Apple iPhone. The incident took place on the 30th of September when the owner, identified as Li Xiaoxiong, parked his light blue SU7 outside a store in the city of Weihai. Minutes later, while he was inside the shop with a woman, the car began to drive forward with no one behind the wheel. Realizing what was happening, Li rushed outside and sprinted after his runaway EV. After sharing the surveillance footage, the owner contacted Xiaomi's customer service to report the car's strange behavior. The representative informed him that the EV had received a remote command from a device labeled iPhone 16.2. The owner, however, said he hadn't touched his phone and he didn't own an iPhone 16, and he provided the video as proof. The mix-up was later clarified when engineers confirmed that 16.2 wasn't referring to a newer iPhone model at all, but to the internal identifier Apple assigns to the owner's iPhone 15 Pro Max. Likewise, an iPhone 16 Pro also linked to the vehicle belonging to the woman seen in the video appeared under the code 17.1. Yeah, right. After reviewing the EV's data logs and the smartphone's activity records, Xiaomi engineers confirmed that the car had, in fact, received a valid remote parking command from the owner's iPhone at that exact moment. The company also verified that every system operated correctly. The company issued a formal apology for the misunderstanding and thanked the owner for cooperating in the investigation and for accepting the money they gave him to go along with this story. Now, I don't know. I made that bit up, but yeah. They also emphasized that all vehicle systems operated as intended. The owner eventually acknowledged Xiaomi's findings after witnessing the data verification himself and urged others to stop spreading false claims about software bugs or hacks. So, what could have triggered the remote parking command without the owner even knowing it? Well, the most likely explanation is that he didn't, and it just happened, I think. But anyway, to be honest, even if he did unintentionally do this, like he clearly didn't know he did, that's why he posted the video. The guy wasn't trying to, he wasn't trying to go after Xiaomi. It's not like this was some ongoing saga. He posted this video because he was shocked that his car just started driving itself when he was talking to someone else. It wasn't even on his phone. Yeah. And I think Xiaomi's response kind of was a bit bizarre. I was an iPhone 16. We can see it. Oh, no, I don't know. The guy says, I don't know. I don't own an iPhone 16. Oh, do you own an iPhone 15? Oh, no, it's an iPhone 15. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Damage control. We've seen this many times in the past. Guys, Xiaomi EVs, they're great. They're selling really well. And they've got hundreds of thousands of pre-orders. Better thing to do is to say, you know what, owners? We're not going to create this weird story. We're going to actually find out why this happened. And we're going to say to you, we won't allow your car to drive off easily without you realizing it, even if you just, I don't know, said something to your phone and Apple sent that command to the app. We won't allow that to happen. We'll turn off that feature if that's what happened. That's probably the best solution here. But anyway, Xiaomi's official statement, guys, I'll post it up and maybe they're right. Maybe what they're claiming is true. They said, regarding the recent online video of a Xiaomi car suddenly driving away, we attached great importance to this incident and immediately established a special task force to investigate and collaborate with the user to verify the situation. They needed a special task force to verify with the user what happened. Both parties verified the user's authorized mobile app operation logs and vehicle data, reaching a consensus. The vehicle's back-end data matches the iPhone 15 Pro Max's operation logs, response times, and the vehicle exit commands, ruling out any vehicle quality issues. Now, that's pretty implausible considering this dude looks up, having a conversation, and the car drives off when he's talking to someone else. But that's what Xiaomi's sticking with, so who knows? I guess we'll never truly know. What are your thoughts? Thanks for watching. The Sydney EV International Motor Show. If you want to get a 50% discount on your tickets, all you got to do, click the link in the description and use the promotion code that's in the description. Just copy and paste that. Now, I should mention there's only 200 tickets available per day. So if you go to use the promo code and you can't get a ticket, wait till the next day. Don't wait until the day before the show to get your tickets, because otherwise you'll probably miss out on getting the 50% discount.